Welcome to the NC Spin After Spin. Additional comments from our panelists just available on our website. John Hood, what do you wish you had said on last week's show, but you didn't?
Tom, while we were talking about the state budget, Leo Daughtry made the point that we're going to have a recession at some point in the not-too-distant future if historical trends persist. And I made a point later in the show about how we have $3.3 billion in either rainy day reserves or Medicaid reserves or unspent fund balance in the general fund. And these two things are related in an important way, and I just want to explain very quickly why this matters. We've had a lot of debate in recent years about teacher pay and state employee pay and lots of other things being cut in the state budget. The really large declines in state funding for a variety of things, including schools and so forth, happen during recessions. Most recently, it happened during the Great Recession. If we have another recession, even a moderate style recession, not a big gigantic wave of disaster, but just a sort of a normal business correction, that will create $1 billion, $1.5 billion, $2 billion hole or something like that in the general fund budget. Other states that aren't prepared for that are going to have real problems, and they are going to raise taxes, they're going to cut spending, teachers aren't going to get any raises, state employees aren't going to get any raises, they're going to be furloughs or layoffs. In North Carolina, we are positioned to not have to go through that. So in the long run, this will be a better way to govern North Carolina. It will actually even be, in some cases, better for public employees than getting a pay raise now and getting shafted later. You know, slow and steady wins the race.
We've had a history of these ups and downs. I think the cycle is about every 10 years.
Depends. It's not really our control. It's a national, international phenomenon.
But we've had a history of having to cut the budgets and raise the budgets. And
part of the, you're going to have to be tight no matter what you do. But what we did, for example, up to 2008 is we spent almost everything we took in. And some of those years felt great. People got all these pay raises, but there was not sufficient reserves set aside. That was a big mistake. And this time, for the first time in recent memory, they have not been following that problematic strategy during business expansions. That means North Carolina is going to be a lot better off during the next recession.
Well, thanks for watching the After Spin. We'll have more video all during the week on ncspin.com.